up? It's Michael Mansell. I've got another tech review here. This is something that I've been testing out for the Zoom meetings that I do, planning meetings, talking with clients online. I think this is probably the coolest speakerphone, conference phone, audio device that's also portable for your office, YouTube, you name it, business meeting needs. This is from a company called Anker. I love Anker products. I've watched their come up over the years. They're a very well-established company, started out and really mostly in the iPhone charging bricks and charging cables and such, but they've really stepped up with their Anker Work brand, which is a sub-brand of Anker, and it's really focused on office products. What you're gonna get is the little S500 speakerphone. They are Google and Zoom certified. There it is right there. It's been very robust and I've been very impressed, and I am very picky when it comes to audio, video, such devices. This one specifically for audio, and so you've got a nice speaker up here, and then you've got some buttons right here across the front. Then on the back side, you've got a USB Type-C port. This is used for connecting to your computer or laptop and also for charging, because it does have an internal battery, which boasts 16 hours of use time. And so you can just plop this down, take it with you, stick it in your laptop bag, put it down and use it for a variety of things, which I'll show you here in just a second. When you turn it on, you just push the power button there, just push and hold that. You've got a few buttons across there. You've got some volume up, volume down. You've got a mute button, answer the call, and then some more buttons here on the front. You can also connect via Bluetooth, and they even include a little Bluetooth dongle that sits right here in the bottom. Sticks right in there, which is nice. And I have been testing it. USB Type-C cable connection is going to be probably one of the most reliable and highest quality audio. They do provide you with a USB Type-C cable. So it's nice they include that, but it also comes with a mobile app. And the mobile app is really powerful because you can really change a lot of the settings remotely. So if this is just sitting out on the table and you're using it, you don't have to actually be right next to it in order to change some of the settings on it. You can also, right from the mobile app, you can mute like this and it goes red, which is kind of nice if you need to mute out yourself. It's very visual. I like the little glowing display there on the front, which gives you a lot of visual feedback. It's a very simple to use device, which I also like. It's not very complicated, which you don't want these things to be complicated. And you can even pair it with a second one to have even a wider range or a larger area, taking in audio and hearing out of the speakers. And I was quite impressed by those speakers, by the way. With the 1.75-inch speaker in this, they say it's designed for music. So let's test that out here. So I'm just playing a little music via Bluetooth right now. It is plugged into USB-C, but I'm actually just doing Bluetooth for my phone right now. And then I'm gonna show you what it's like connected to USB-C through the computer. But this is through Bluetooth. It's got a nice fullness to it, and for a little device, it actually puts out a pretty big sound. I know this isn't meant for jamming out to, but it's actually outputting pretty good sound. You could even use the S500 just for simple tasks like dictation on your cell phone. So a lot of times I like to dictate notes. So here I have it connected. If I go into dictation mode, this is me dictating a note through the S500 from Anker Work. That's pretty impressive. It even got Anker Work right. Thing you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all because it's freaking sick.
I turned a boring shed into an epic home theater.
Part 2.
But some of the key features that I wanted to highlight is the VoiceRadar technology. Now, they say that this is exclusive to them. It's something I haven't seen before, and it really dials in on the vocals of people speaking. So if there's a lot of ambient noise, background noise, or if somebody's just standing a little bit further away from the S500 itself, it's gonna kind of laser in on that vocal and pick up that and cancel out the rest of the noise. So that's pretty impressive that they can kind of find the voice in a crowd or a noisy area. Okay, we are recording right now on the Anker 500, and I'm going to play some music from my computer here. And so now it's supposed to be able to pick up my voice over the audio that I have playing, which is pretty loud right now. So I'm going to play that here. I'm stepping back also just to give some distance to it, seeing how it's still picking up. It is it's probably about 2 arm lengths away from me right now. So Just seeing how it's picking up. This is the audio being picked up from the Anker Work 500 via Bluetooth to my smartphone, recording right here on the Rode Recorder app, which is a pretty cool recording app. And you can see here it is picking it up from the external microphone. So now we're coming back in closer. Let's stop that music. And now we're back to the audio coming in through my Sennheiser MKH416. So that gives you a little bit of a comparison. They also have the sensitive voice pickup. There's actually 4 microphones in this device. This allows for clear audio back and forth. So even if, say, I'm talking on one end and I'm using the speaker on the device and it's coming back out of it, there isn't going to be that cross echo or, mix of the audio. They're going to be able to keep that really crystal clear going back and forth. As mentioned before, they've actually worked with Zoom and Google Meet, and they are certified by Zoom and Google as a device that is certified to be used with Zoom calls and Google Meet video calls. There's a 1.75-inch speaker inside of here that delivers performance that exceeds the demands of ordinary speakerphone. So if you're thinking, well, Michael, I can just use my phone for this. No, you can't. It's not ideal to just use your phone. What you can do, though, is pair your phone via Bluetooth to this device and make this an extension of your phone. So if you want to take a Zoom call and you want to have better audio, maybe you've got 2 or 3 people around you, you can take the Zoom call on your phone and use this device as the microphone input and the speaker output, which will give a much better performance to the people that are listening on the other end of that Zoom. Okay, let's try calling my wife, do the audio test here.
Hello?
Hey, babe.
Hey.
Hey, I'm just calling you because I'm testing out the S500 here from Anker Work, and I'm just picking up your audio.
What do you need me to say?
Say something inspiring to my YouTube viewers.
Inspiring for YouTube viewers. If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. That's the line from Field of Dreams.
If you build it, he will come.
Yes,
and
it
it's
is.
all about faith and belief. He built it and they came.
Yes, he did. It happened with our home theater shed and man shed. We built it and the viewers came. So thank you, viewers, for coming and watching the content. Thank you, Lauren, for answering and inspiring my viewers today.
You're welcome. Hopefully they didn't hear the toilet flush in the background.
Well, if the Anker Work S500 is as good as it is, they're hearing you wash your hands right now.
If you build a toilet, they will come.
Love you, babe. Talk to you later.
I love you too. Bye.
This is me recording via USB-C into my Mac directly, just doing an audio recording. So the audio you're hearing is coming through the S500 via USB Type-C, plugged directly into my Mac. Now, who is this device really for, though? So you might think, well, Michael, I don't usually meet with up to 12 people because they say this is ideal for up to 12 people. Then you pair a second one, you can have more people, but I don't usually meet with that many people. Well, one of the uses I've found for it as a solopreneur is the ability to have this just sitting on my desk and take Zoom calls and such without having to be super close to my phone or having to keep AirPods or something in my ears. I can go about and do other things and still be on a call, and I've never gotten a complaint about not being able to hear me, and I can also hear the other people on the other end. So it works as a great speakerphone overall for my phone calls or Zoom calls or any other meetings that I have online. Just really nice to be able to connect via Bluetooth or via USB-C to my computer and not worry about, like in the case of my good microphone that I use here, the Shure SM7B, I got to be up close to this to get that audio quality. But when I'm on phone calls and Zooms and Google Meet, I want the audio to be crystal clear coming through on the other end, and I want to be able to hear the other people on the other end also, but it's not usually a recording situation. So hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the tests that I did there, just showcasing some of the features of this Anker Work S500. This is the more expensive version of it, but I think it's totally worth the money to step up and get the S500. There are links in the description of this video for the best price. They're always running specials on Amazon, so definitely check that link out and grab yourself 1 or even 2 of these S500s if you want to pair them to be able to have a much wider range to, host more than 12 people, or you just want to make sure that your room is completely covered, both microphone and speakerphone wise, to be able to get groups of people or even just yourself on a Zoom or a phone call or a Google Meet. I think it's a great solution for so many business owners out there that are trying to have communication in this day and age where so much of our communication is done digitally and not in person. This really makes me feel like I'm sitting there in person when I'm collaborating with other YouTubers or brainstorming with some of my mastermind groups. It really has made a difference.